There is a $12 product at Kroger that costs $3 at Aldi. Same manufacturer, same ingredients, same factory, different label. That's not even number one on this list. Here's what the grocery industry depends on. You never comparing. Same factories, same production lines, different packaging. The entire pricing model collapses the moment enough people realize 25 items in their cart have no business being purchased anywhere else. 25 products. Your grocery bill will never look the same. Let's go, 25. Granola and breakfast bars. Name brand granola bars carry a marketing budget larger than their ingredient budget. The celebrity endorsements, the athletic sponsorships, the glossy packaging, all of it gets baked into the price you pay at a conventional grocery store for a product whose actual ingredients cost very little to produce. Aldi's granola and breakfast bar selection delivers comparable ingredient quality, similar nutritional profiles, and virtually identical eating experience at prices that make the name brand version feel like a deliberate overpayment. The conventional grocery store is counting on brand loyalty built through advertising. Aldi is counting on the product speaking for itself. In the granola bar category, the product wins every time. Now, what is coming at number 24 is a staple that sits in virtually every senior's pantry, and that the conventional grocery industry has been quietly overcharging for decades without anyone pushing back hard enough. 24. Olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil at a specialty grocer or conventional supermarket carries a price that reflects the retailer's real estate costs, staffing overhead, and marketing partnerships more than it reflects the actual cost of the oil inside the bottle. Aldi's extra virgin olive oil is cold-pressed, properly certified, and priced at a level that makes buying the correct grade, extra virgin, rather than the nutritionally inferior refined versions, completely realistic on any grocery budget. The quality gap between Aldi's olive oil and bottles, costing 3 times as much at conventional stores, is, according to independent taste evaluations and nutritional comparisons, essentially non-existent for everyday cooking purposes. Nobody should be paying specialty store prices for olive oil in 2026. Nobody. Olive oil sits in the pantry. What is coming at number 23 lives in the dairy case, and the markup conventional stores apply to it is one of the most quietly outrageous pricing practices in everyday grocery retail. 23. Butter. Butter is butter. The dairy chemistry does not change based on which retailer sells it. The fat content, the culinary performance, the flavor profile of a standard unsalted butter is governed by the milk it came from and the churning process that produced it, not by the name on the wrapper or the store that put it on the shelf. Aldi's butter is consistently priced significantly below conventional grocery competitors for a product that performs identically in every culinary application from baking to sautéing to spreading. Seniors who bake regularly and go through butter at a meaningful rate will feel this price difference in their monthly grocery total, in a way that compounds over time into real money. Butter is basic. The savings are not. Now we move from the dairy case to the breakfast table, and number 22 is a product category so deeply dominated by brand mythology that most people have never stopped to question whether the mythology is worth what they are paying for it. 22. Maple syrup. Pure maple syrup is a single ingredient product. Sap from a maple tree, boiled down to the correct consistency, and bottled. The ingredient list is one word. The flavor variation between grades is real but subtle. The quality difference between a bottle of pure maple syrup at Aldi and a bottle of the same grade at a conventional grocery store, charging twice the prices for the overwhelming majority of applications, undetectable. Aldi stocks pure maple syrup, not maple-flavored corn syrup marketed to look like the real thing, at prices that make buying the genuine product the obvious choice. Syrup is simple. The overcharging elsewhere is not. Something more surprising is at number 21, a product category most seniors never associate with Aldi at all. And the quality revelation waiting there will make you wonder what else you have been overlooking in that store for years. 21. Nuts and mixed nuts. Nuts are one of the most aggressively overpriced product categories in conventional grocery retail. The markup on almonds, cashews, walnuts, and mixed nut varieties at major supermarket chains is significant, driven by premium shelf placement, brand marketing, and the assumption that shoppers buying nuts are health-conscious enough to pay whatever price is presented without comparison shopping. Aldi's nut selection consistently delivers the same varieties, comparable freshness, and equivalent nutritional value at prices that can be 30 to 50% lower than conventional grocery competitors. Nuts should be a daily habit for seniors. Aldi makes that habit affordable. What is at number 20 is a product that fills entire aisles at conventional grocery stores and that carries some of the most inflated pricing in everyday retail, driven almost entirely by packaging design rather than product quality. 20. Pasta and pasta sauce. Pasta is flour and water shaped and dried. The physics of that process do not vary meaningfully between a $1 Aldi package and a $4 designer brand at a conventional store. Former employees and longtime shoppers who have done direct ingredient list comparisons describe the Aldi sauce as occasionally superior to name brand versions in terms of whole ingredient content and absence of unnecessary additives. Pasta night at Aldi costs a fraction of pasta night anywhere else. Every single week. 20 items in, and we have not even touched the category where Aldi's price advantage is most dramatic and most immediately impactful for seniors on fixed incomes. Number 19 fixes that right now. 19. Fresh produce. Conventional grocery stores. Price fresh produce through a system that incorporates supplier relationships, distribution costs, shrinkage allowances, and margin targets that push retail prices significantly above what the produce itself costs to grow and transport. Aldi's direct sourcing model removes multiple layers of that cost structure. The result is fresh produce prices that regularly undercut conventional competitors by margins that make a genuine difference to a senior managing a monthly grocery budget. The freshness question, the one conventional store loyalists raise most often, is addressed by Aldi's high turnover rate. Product moves quickly through Aldi's lean inventory system, which means produce spends less time in the supply chain and on the shelf than at larger stores carrying broader selections and slower category turnover. Buy produce at Aldi. The savings are immediate, and the quality holds up under any honest comparison. Now we accelerate. Number 18 is a product that seniors buy every single week without exception. And the price difference between Aldi and everywhere else is so consistent that there is simply no rational justification for buying it anywhere else. 18. Eggs. Aldi eggs are priced below virtually every conventional competitor on a per-dozen basis, delivering a product with identical nutritional value at a cost that makes buying eggs anywhere else a straightforward overpayment. For seniors who rely on eggs as a primary protein source, which nutritional science strongly supports given eggs' complete amino acid profile, high choline content, and lutein and zeaxanthin contribution to eye health, the Aldi egg price means eating well on a budget is not a compromise. It is simply a smart decision made at the right store. Now, number 17 is a weekly staple that most seniors buy with brand loyalty they have never examined. And the examination, when it finally happens, is always slightly embarrassing in retrospect. 17. Canned tomatoes and tomato products. Canned tomatoes are a commodity product. The tomato is grown, processed, canned, and sealed under standards that do not vary meaningfully based on which label ends up on the outside of the can. The price variation between a generic canned tomato and a premium branded version at a conventional store reflects marketing investment, not ingredient quality. Aldi's canned tomato products, including whole peeled tomatoes, diced tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, and tomato paste, carry prices that reflect what canned tomatoes actually cost to produce, rather than what a conventional retailer needs to charge to cover its overhead and margin requirements. The culinary performance in soups, sauces, and stews is identical. Cook with Aldi canned tomatoes. Use the savings on something that actually tastes different at a higher price point. Number 16 is a product category that sounds too good to be true until you taste it. And once you taste it, you will understand why former Aldi employees consistently rank it among the store's most impressive hidden quality stories. 16. Specialty and imported chocolate. Aldi's Moser Roth chocolate line is one of the most legitimately remarkable value propositions in the store. European-style chocolate, Produced to standards that the price tag has no business reflecting, available at prices that make buying high-quality dark chocolate a daily habit rather than an occasional indulgence. For seniors for whom daily dark chocolate consumption is not just a pleasure, but a documented cardiovascular and cognitive health practice, the Aldi price on quality. Dark chocolate removes every economic barrier to that habit. Moser Roth. Remember that name. Never buy specialty chocolate anywhere else. Number 15 moves to something savory. A product that sits on the condiment shelf of virtually every American kitchen, and that carries some of the most unjustified brand premium pricing in everyday grocery retail. 15. Condiments and salad dressings. Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, salad dressings, hot sauce. The condiment shelf at a conventional grocery store is a masterclass in brand mythology pricing. Aldi's condiment selection covers every everyday variety at prices that make the name brand version look like a voluntary surcharge. The ingredient quality is comparable. The flavor profiles are close enough that blind taste tests conducted by food writers and consumer publications consistently fail to produce the dramatic preference differences that brand loyalty would predict. Stop paying for the label on your ketchup bottle. The ketchup does not know who made it. From the condiment shelf, we move to the coffee aisle. And number 14 is a deal that will matter enormously to the significant percentage of seniors for whom the morning coffee is a non-negotiable daily ritual and an expense that adds up faster than almost any other grocery category. 14. Coffee. Aldi's coffee program has quietly become one of the best value propositions in grocery retail for everyday coffee drinkers. The Beaumont ground coffee and the Barissimo specialty line deliver quality that exceeds their price point by a margin that coffee enthusiasts who make the switch describe as genuinely surprising. The premium that name brand coffee commands at conventional stores is built on brand recognition and retail shelf placement costs, not on any quality advantage that shows up in the cup. The Barissimo line specifically, which includes single origin and specialty roast options that appear in the fines rotation, delivers coffee that competes with products at 3 to 4 times the price. When it appears, former employees consistently recommend buying in quantity. Great coffee should not require a premium price. Aldi proved that. Coffee is the morning ritual. Number 13 is the afternoon snack ritual, and the savings available by switching it to Aldi will surprise anyone who has been buying this product at a conventional store without ever questioning the price. 13. Crackers and rice cakes. The cracker and rice cake category is dominated by brands whose marketing spend dwarfs their ingredient investment. The price of a box of name brand crackers at a conventional grocery store includes the cost of the Super Bowl advertisement that introduced you to the product, the celebrity partnership that kept it in your awareness, and the slotting fees the brand paid to occupy prime shelf space at eye level. Aldi's cracker selection delivers comparable crunch, similar ingredient profiles, and equivalent snacking satisfaction at prices that strip out every one of those marketing costs. The rice cake selection follows the same logic. Buy crackers at Aldi. Use the difference to buy the specialty cheese from number 16 and eat better for less. From snacking, we move to something more substantial. Number 12 is a protein category where Aldi's pricing advantage is not just significant in percentage terms, but significant in absolute dollar terms that affect real meal planning decisions for seniors on fixed incomes. 12. Canned fish and seafood. Canned salmon, tuna, sardines, and anchovies at conventional grocery stores carry prices that reflect their positioning as health foods in a retail environment that charges a premium for anything associated with nutritional benefit. Aldi's canned fish section prices the same nutritional value: wild-caught protein, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D without the health food retail markup. The canned wild-caught salmon specifically delivers one of the best nutritional returns per dollar of any food in the store, at a price that makes eating it several times per week completely realistic on any budget. For seniors for whom canned fish represents a primary protein and omega-3 source, the Aldi price makes optimal nutrition financially accessible rather than aspirationally expensive. From the sea to the dairy case, number 11 is something seniors use in cooking constantly and overpay for consistently. And the price correction available at Aldi is immediate and significant. 11. Shredded and sliced chorizo disc. Cheese is one of the most aggressively brand premiumized categories in conventional grocery retail. The price gap between a name-brand bag of shredded mozzarella and the Aldi equivalent reflects marketing investment and retail overhead, not any detectable quality difference in the melted product on top of a casserole or pizza. Aldi's cheese selection covers every everyday variety: shredded mozzarella, cheddar, Mexican blend, sliced provolone, Swiss, at prices that make buying name brand cheese at a conventional store the grocery equivalent of leaving money on the counter on the way out. Former employees describe cheese as one of the categories where the quality-to-price argument for Aldi is most completely one-sided. The product is comparable, the price is not. This is number 10. Moves from everyday staples to a category that seniors specifically spend significant money on and that Aldi handles with an efficiency and value level that most of its customers have never fully explored. 10. Vitamins and supplements. Aldi's vitamin and supplement selection appears seasonally and in specific finds rotations throughout the year. When it does, it delivers one of the clearest price advantages available anywhere in the supplement category, a space notorious for extraordinary markup between production cost and retail price. Basic vitamins including vitamin D3, vitamin C, B-complex magnesium, zinc, and fish oil capsules appear at Aldi at prices that undercut pharmacy and health food store pricing significantly. For seniors taking multiple daily supplements, which describes the majority of adults over 65, the cumulative monthly savings from sourcing those supplements at Aldi during the relevant finds windows can be genuinely meaningful to a fixed income budget. From supplements to something seniors buy every week at full price when they absolutely do not have to. Number 9 is the kind of simple, consistent saving that adds up to real money over 12 months of weekly shopping. 9. Bread and bakery. Items Aldi's in-store bakery produces fresh bread that competes with artisan bakery products at a fraction of the price. The sourdough loaves are the multigrain options. The specialty rolls and baguettes that appear in the fresh bakery section are not grocery store bread, in the sense that most conventional stores use that phrase. They are genuinely good bread, baked fresh, priced honestly. The name brand bread at a conventional grocery store carries costs that have nothing to do with the wheat, water, yeast, and salt that make bread what it is. Buy bread at Aldi, freeze what you will not use in 2 days, never overpay for a loaf again. Number 8 is something that conventional grocery stores have turned into one of their highest margin categories through relentless marketing, and that Aldi prices with the same unsentimental honesty it applies to everything else on this list. 8. Yogurt and Greek yogurt. The yogurt aisle at a conventional grocery store is a monument to brand marketing applied to a product that is, at its core, cultured milk. The premium that major yogurt brands command reflects decades of advertising, celebrity partnerships, and the successful creation of brand identities around a fermented dairy product, Aldi's Friendly Farms. Greek yogurt delivers the protein content, the probiotic cultures, and the eating quality that seniors need from this category, at a price that makes daily consumption financially effortless. Moving on, number 7 is a product category that sounds mundane until you calculate what the average senior spends on it annually at a conventional store versus what Aldi charges, and the number that emerges from that calculation is genuinely startling. 7. Cooking. Oils. Vegetable oil, canola oil, coconut oil, and specialty cooking oils carry retail prices at conventional grocery stores that bear little relationship to the actual cost of the oil. The premium section of any conventional grocery store cooking oil aisle is a masterclass in charging more for essentially the same product in more expensive packaging with better shelf placement. Aldi's cooking oil selection covers every everyday and specialty variety at prices that reflect actual production costs rather than retail theater. The coconut oil specifically, which carries some of the most dramatic premiums in conventional health food retail, appears at Aldi at a price that makes the specialty store version look like a completely voluntary overpayment. Switch the cooking oils. Keep the savings. One step closer to the top. Number 6 is a product that virtually every senior buys every single week, and that represents one of the single largest consistent overpayments in the conventional grocery store basket. 6. Milk and dairy. Basics. Milk is a regulated commodity product in most American markets. The price variation between conventional grocery store milk and Aldi milk is not explained by quality differences, because quality is largely standardized. It is explained by the cost structures of the retailers selling it. Aldi's lean operating model, with its lower overhead, its direct sourcing relationships, and its absence of the loyalty program infrastructure and marketing costs that conventional stores carry, translates directly into lower milk prices for a product where the underlying commodity is essentially identical across all sources meeting standard pasteurization and grading requirements. 5 remaining, and the deals are getting bigger. Number 5 is a product category that sounds too premium for a discount grocery store, until you understand that the premium was manufactured by marketing, not by the product itself. 5. Frozen vegetables. The nutritional case for frozen vegetables over fresh in many contexts is well established. Flash freezing at peak ripeness preserves nutrients that degrade during the extended supply chain journey from farm to fresh grocery shelf. Frozen vegetables are not a compromise. In many cases, they are the nutritionally superior choice. Aldi's frozen vegetable section prices this nutritional superiority at levels that make building every meal around vegetables completely affordable on any senior's grocery budget. The price per serving on Aldi frozen broccoli, spinach, peas, corn, mixed vegetables, and specialty options is among the lowest available anywhere, delivered with quality that independent comparisons consistently find equivalent to name-brand frozen vegetable products at higher prices. Frozen vegetables at Aldi. Every freezer should have them. Every week, without exception. We are getting there now. Number 4 is a product category where the Aldi advantage is so well documented and so consistently experienced by shoppers who make the switch that it has become one of the most frequently cited reasons seniors cite for shopping at Aldi in the first place. 4. Cereal. The breakfast cereal category is one of the most thoroughly brand mythologized in all of grocery retail. Decades of cartoon mascots, prize-in-the-box promotions, and Saturday morning advertising have created brand loyalties that translate into price premiums the underlying product has never earned on its own merits. Aldi's cereal lineup covers every major category: bran flakes, corn flakes, granola, muesli, oat-based cereals, at prices that make the name brand version feel like a tribute payment to a childhood memory rather than a rational grocery purchase. The ingredient comparison is particularly revealing in the cereal category. Aldi's brand flakes and whole grain options frequently carry cleaner ingredient lists than their name brand equivalents, which often include additional sugars and artificial colors that the Aldi version omits. Number 3 is a product that seniors specifically spend significant money on every month, and the Aldi alternative is one of the most direct and immediate budget wins available to anyone who makes the switch today. 3. Snack chips and popcorn. The snack chip category carries some of the most dramatic brand premiums in grocery retail. The price of a bag of name-brand potato chips or tortilla chips at a conventional grocery store reflects television advertising campaigns, end cap placement fees, and brand loyalty built over decades of marketing, rather than any ingredient or quality advantage that the product itself delivers. Aldi's snack chip and popcorn selection delivers comparable eating satisfaction at prices that make the conventional store version look like a deliberate and unnecessary overpayment. The Simply Nature popcorn line, specifically, has developed a genuine following among health-conscious Aldi shoppers for its clean ingredient list and pricing that undercuts comparable natural snack brands at conventional stores significantly. For seniors who enjoy snacking without the guilt of excessive additives and without the financial hit of premium snack pricing, Aldi's snack section resolves both concerns simultaneously. 2 items remaining. Number 2 is the product category, where Aldi's advantage might be the most personally significant for seniors who understand what it means for their daily budget and their long-term health simultaneously. 2. Protein, ground beef, and chicken fresh protein is where grocery budgets either hold together or fall apart for seniors on fixed incomes. Chicken breasts, ground beef, and pork cuts at conventional grocery stores carry prices that reflect the full cost burden of their supply chains, their staffing models, and their margin requirements. Aldi's meat pricing, built on the same direct sourcing and overhead elimination model as everything else in the store, consistently delivers fresh protein at prices that make eating adequate protein daily, which senior health depends on, financially realistic on any budget. Buy protein at Aldi. Your muscles, your budget, and your long-term health will all register the difference. And now, the item that sits at the top of this list, not because it is the most dramatic individual saving, but because it represents the purchase that seniors make most frequently, most automatically, and most expensively outside of Aldi, when they have absolutely no reason to do so. 1. Household staples, dish soap, laundry detergent, and cleaning products. This is where the conventional grocery store takes the most money from seniors who are not paying attention. Dish soap is surfactant and water. Laundry detergent is a formulated cleaning compound. All-purpose cleaner is a diluted chemical solution. None of these products require brand loyalty. None of them perform differently enough between a name brand and an Aldi store brand to justify the price differential that conventional grocery stores charge for the branded versions. Aldi's household cleaning product line delivers cleaning performance that independent consumer testing consistently finds equivalent to name brand products at a fraction of the price. The dish soap cleans dishes. The laundry detergent cleans clothes. The all-purpose cleaner cleans surfaces. None of them know or care which brand name is printed on their label. Former employees describe this as the category that surprises new Aldi customers most dramatically when they finally make the switch. Not because the product is remarkable, because the price difference is. That is the complete list. 25 categories. Every one of them representing money that conventional grocery stores are taking from seniors who do not know they have a better option. Now you know. If this list changed what goes on your Aldi shopping list this week, hit that like button right now and subscribe. Every week we bring you the grocery intelligence that saves seniors real money on the purchases that matter most. The people who follow this channel shop smarter, spend less, and eat better than anyone still paying conventional grocery store prices for products that Aldi has been selling for a fraction of the cost for years. The next video is on screen right now. We are revealing more secrets that will transform your next Aldi trip. Stay tuned. You will not want to miss a single one.